Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we are taking a look at the Transformers Kingdom Rinox, and I gotta say, he is a very interesting figure. There are a few things that are a little awkward with this guy, and a couple of things that I think the older Thrilling 30s mold did a wee bit better than this guy, but there are a few things that this guy does that's a wee bit better than the Thrilling 30s mold. I do not have the Thrilling 30s mold though, so I can't. Unfortunately, I cannot compare. It's just what I've seen um, on other reviews of this guy. But yeah, he is a decently done figure. You obviously just have the giant rhino head sticking up, which is actually kind of indicative of the original CGI animation. Like, a lot of this guy is pretty accurate to the CGI animation, and I think they did a wonderful job emulating that, from the arms, the very bulky shoulders, the jaw plate that they do. I like all the paint that they actually added in. The gold is very nice. You have the obvious browns of the Rhino mold, and then you have the gold. Something I do kind of wish that they had done was add the Maximal symbol onto Rhinox's head, because unfortunately they did not do that. There aren't any of the nice Maximal logos that he had kind of tattooed on the side of his head. Though the face sculpt is very nice. They did a wonderful job on the gold jaw, the gold eyebrows, the gold mohawk that the man apparently loves sporting. I really do like this head. Like, it is a wonderfully done head sculpt. You also have a little bit of gold here on the shoulders as well, which looks wonderful. Each of these teeth are wonderfully picked out as well in the very nice silver. You have that same gold on the chest, on the very nice kind of crotch skirt. You have the animal detailing on the sides, on the hips, on the footsies, which are decently articulated as well. And speaking of articulation, let's get down to it, shall we? So, there we go. First things first, head is on a ball joint, so you do get a full 360, which is very nice. He can look up that far and down not much, unfortunately. You get a wonderful outspread, so you can also do a Suck It Magnus. You get actual in and out movements at the shoulder as well, which helps with wonderful posing. He can cross his arms. Again, mainly due to transformation, but still, the fact that you can get a figure that can cross his arms at a deluxe? Holy crap, this is amazing. And it helps animators so much. You get a wonderful 90-degree of bend at the elbow and nothing at the wrist, unfortunately, due to transformation. Something I will say, however, is that the shoulder joint is up here. Kind of the same as Hot Rod a little bit in terms of shoulder joints, but because it is a pin, and just specifically on mine, I don't know if it's anybody else's, my copy's arm is a little bit loosey-goosey at times, so you do want to keep an eye out for that. Now, moving right along, you get a waist swivel, which is wonderful. You get legs that can go out about that far, back that far, which is wonderful. 90 degrees of bend at the knee. Amazing. You also get a shin rotation, which is awesome, and you get in and out at the little footsies. And yes, this guy is very cool. To be truly honest, this guy is an animator's wet dream. Like, alongside the Inferno mold from Kingdom, the animation potential for this guy is just off the charts with how expressive you can make the arms and everything. Again, mainly due to the transformation, but still, like, it is very cool. But yes, he also comes with his spinning guns of doom death that are really, really tiny, unfortunately. That is a sad thing. Something that I feel like the Thrilling 30 mold did get right is the making these things really large and not just tiny hand cannons. But you can also stick them together for whatever reason. And he just holds them as is. Like so. Like so. And like so. So you can get him armed up. When the need arises, he can obliterate the hell out of any Preds. And that works. They're also Blast Effect compatible. And here's that. And there's the arm thing I mentioned. So I'll just put that off there. Put that here. And there we go with the Bloosh effects. And I am trying to hold back my inner Emgo by not shouting Bloosh. But there you go. Yeah, to be truly honest, robot mode is where this guy shines. Like, this is a wonderfully done robot mode. It is beefy and bulky, and it just looks absolutely brilliant. Just wonderful. So, for comparison, here we have him with his best friend, Rat Trap, who is constantly a pessimist. So there's that, and they scale pretty well together. Up to the side, here he is with the young and ambitious Cheetor. So there's that. There we go. Get him to stand. And we'll bring in Rat Trap again. So, and of course, how can we forget the Commander, the powerful. Dropped a sword. Dropped the other sword. Jesus Christ on a cracker. There we go. And here we have the Monkey. The Monkimus Prime. And now you have the entire crew. Sorry, the entire original crew of the Axiom. And to be truly honest, these guys look beautiful together. I am only annoyed I do not have Dinobot. I have Grimlock, I just don't have Dinobot. He's the only one I need to complete like the original quote-unquote crew before the extended people come out. But yeah, so these guys look wonderful together. They truly do. They look amazing. Now, to get down to transformation. And oh my god, it is definitely a transformation. Thankfully, it's not as bad as others I have mentioned. Looking at you, Bumblebee. But it is still slightly annoying. So, first thing you're going to want to do is open up the chest, flip in the mouth, and put it back in. Kind of cheating, but, it makes sense. I take the entire rhino head, bring that up, and I like to just spin around the head, just for ease. Bring in the arms, and then kind of extend them out like so. Just doing that on both sides. Doing it on this side as well. There's a bit of folding that you actually have to do with this guy, and it's a little bit annoying. There. Keep the arms like that. Bring up and out these side pieces here. And you want to fold in the hip skirts, and then we will just very quickly open up the wrists, fold in the hand, close them back up. The same on the other side. Come on, you. Come on. Come on, you bollocks. Thank you. Come on. There we go. All right. Now comes the fun bit. The legs. Oh my god, the legs. All right, so you want to open up the kind of calf sections here. Want to bring out the tail pieces. And then you want to... Oh, great googly moogly. So the entire... You want to bend the knee and then kind of open the entire legs up that kind of turn into origami a wee bit. I want to bring out the foot, rotate that around like so. And make sure I'm doing this correctly. You're here. Tail moves up and around. Yes. Yes, okay. This is correct. Oof. Yeah, this is the part that annoys the hell out of me. It's this very annoying section of the transformation, which I'm constantly scared of breaking something. Ah, I see. Yes. Haha. Yes, I see. I see, the blind man has said. Huzzah. Azazel, Hazazel. You gotta do a wee bit of the flexing here. You gotta flex a little bit, unfortunately, just to make sure that... There we go. Huzzah. Huzzah. There we go. Yay. Fold in the foot, like so. And then we do that very fun thing on the other side, too. So it is... I know it's like I'm... Like I said, it is full-on just origami here, and it is slightly annoying. Oh no, not even slightly. It is incredibly annoying. Like this, I do not know what the hell they were thinking with this figure, trying to make the entire like back end. Like it is some weird-ass black magic that these people have done to make this transformation work in the way that it does. And again, I say it's slightly annoying, because it's very panel heavy and very fiddly. Gotta make sure that everything lines up absolutely perfectly, and it's slightly more forgiving than Bumblebee, thankfully, because the plastic is a lot more durable. Again, thankfully. Just you want to make sure that everything is done like so. Make sure that the back section here is lined up. You want to make sure that the legs are properly positioned, like so. Make sure the feet are properly aligned. Connect the back section here so that you have the outline of the tail. And then you want to bring in these back pieces here and act as little guards that help out. But they are weirdly tight. So you have to be kind of careful here. It's very, like I said, this is very fiddly. And I did, like, I transformed this guy a couple of times before I started this review, and each time it constantly like to fight me. So you gotta be a little bit forceful with Rinox here. He's showing his stubbornness a bit, unfortunately, but that's fine. The man is a rhino. They're allowed to be a bit stubborn because they have absolutely terrible eyesight, which is ironic for the science officer, but, you know, c'est la vie, whatever. Make sure the back section is properly done. This side is good. Okay. This side is being a pain in the buttocks. Why? Why are you being a pain in the buttocks? Why are you being the pain? Yeah. Why? I just want you to transform into a rhino. You know? The rhino is a fun thing. You know? Not a Marvel villain. No. No. But come on. Come on. 9. 1 second. Okay, so I got it. And all it took was me turning into the Major from Helsing. Alright, and then you want to just kind of close up the back section, right like so. And just, again, you got to be a wee bit forceful with the transformation here, unfortunately. Come on, you bollocks. Come on. Sometimes he wants to cooperate. Other times, he really does not want to. And it is incredibly frustrating. Like, you think you have everything properly lined up, you have all the panels properly done, and then it's saying, nope, you forgot something, or tolerances are bullshit. Come on, you bollocks. Come on, you stupid git ye. I'm gonna turn you into fucking rhino soup, you daft bastard. Come on. That's it. I'm selling your feckin' soul to Megatron. You're becoming Tankor. Spoilers for those who have not seen Beast Wars yet. Come on, you beast machines. Ugh. English hard. Why? Come on, you git. You bastard. Come on. Why are you being such a pain in the butt, Rinox? What the hell? Come on. I wish I had his Zen right now. I really do. Come on. Come on. Fit together. Fit together. Ugh. You know what? He's having a hole. I don't care. I care. I care a lot. Be back. I finally got it! Oh my gosh. Oshkosh my friggin' gosh. Here we have him in Rhino mode. And I gotta say, that was annoying for basically a glorified brick. Which is unfortunate considering the amount of articulation that a lot of the other Beast Wars characters get. The fact that Rinox is such a brick of nothingness is disappointing at best, unfortunately. You can do a few things. You can open the Rhino's mouth, which is cool. Not very wide, but still. They even went through the trouble of actually painting in the teeth and the tongue, which is very, very nice. You can also get the kind of Zen position that Rinox sometimes took in one of the episodes. So you can't get the meditating Rhino, which is kind of funny to think about. The arms themselves, you can kind of get a little bit, but the back legs, they look a little awkward, that's all. This guy ain't no back stomp, which sucks. It's a little unfortunate, in my opinion. And yeah, you can kind of sort of get a decent walk, but nothing like his robot mode. And that's like the biggest problem I find with this guy. It's not the lack of detail, because they did a wonderful job with the leathery skin on like all parts of this guy. Like, I will not deny the fact that they made a wonderful Rhino likeness, the only thing being the top portion, which is a lot more smooth. And while they do add, like, in the lighting, you can kind of see there is a decent amount of actual texture to it, still not a whole lot, which is unfortunate. Again, though, I understand why some of the choices were made. It just kind of sucks. But again, here we have him with Optimus, the monkey, the rat, and the cheetah. Yeah. They do look good together, I won't lie. They look very nice together. You can kind of sort of get the... give you a break prime a little bit. You can get him to kind of sit on Rinox. Makes him look a little weird, but you can do it. So you can do the scene where monkey's riding where the monkey is in fact riding the Rhino. Have Rat Trap just kind of sitting in the back, giving him a hat. There we go. Long day. Primal doesn't want to walk. And Rat Trap's dead. But yeah, so that is something that you can do. Something that is nice. But yeah, again, there's not a whole lot, unfortunately, in Rhino mode. No, you can kind of store his weapons. You just gotta literally shove him in the empty cavity that's left. So you can at least, keep his weapons stored somewhere, but they're literally shoved up his ass. So the Gatling Rhinox makes sense. But anyways, bringing these out, that is it for the Transformers Kingdom Rhinox. To be truly honest, he is okay at best. I would highly recommend, if you want a modern Rhinox that is decent, go for the Thrilling 30s version in lieu of this. If you can find it for a cheap price, of course, that being the big thing here. I never had Thrilling 30s Rhinox, so I couldn't get, or so I wasn't able to kind of choose a different one. This is one that I have, and honestly, if you want a good robot mode Rhinox, either or is fine. Beast mode, however, I would highly recommend the other one. Again, it's still a brick, but at least it's a little bit nicer looking brick than this guy. But yeah, that has basically been it for my look at the Transformers Kingdom Rhinox. He's alright. He's really good for, robot mode, not beast mode, but you can do the praying rhino. So, have a good rest of your day, night, or whenever you watch this video, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye, everyone.